bought a new camera. I think
What's the dog doing?
do you want the ice cream? Hi everyone. I don't know if you can see, but there is something different about the camera quality. And you probably already know because you clicked on this video and the title says it. But I bought a new camera. I've been thinking of buying a new camera for a while. I think unfortunately I generally just love collecting cameras even if I'm not using them for filming. I also love taking photos casually. But this one I specifically wanted because I realized that I wanted to vlog again. I looked back and saw the vlogs I did before when I was still in school, when the pandemic was happening. And it was nice looking back at those vlogs because I realized I had fun editing them and they're so fun to just watch again because I see how much has changed in my life and I think I would love to do that again. My old camera is lovely, but it's very big. It's a Canon M6. I still love it to death. It will always have a special place in my heart, but it's just not reliable for vlogging anymore because again, one, it's big, and second, it's old, so the buttons are kind of wonky. I'm still gonna use it, obviously, it's still functioning, but for vlogging I wanted a new dedicated camera for video, so that's how we ended up buying the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I've been obsessed with this camera for months. Before I bought it, I was watching so many videos of it. I was considering this and the Canon PowerShot V10. I wanted the PowerShot V10 because it's more durable. It seems like it can survive anything basically, and you really just put it in your pocket and go. But if you really think about how much you spend and what you get for the camera, I feel like you really get more with the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm just gonna try my best to take care of it and hopefully it'll serve me well. I think a lot of the questions online is how do you get this camera because it is often out of stock. So this is my story of how I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So again, I was thinking about this for months and I was considering the Canon PowerShot V10 or the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. But then I saw a TikToker say that hindi naman masyadong sulit yung DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo kung bibili ka rin ng sarili mo accessories. It's really sulit for the mic, but I don't really care about the mic right now, especially if I'm just vlogging. I don't really like the sound of vlogs where you have a clip-on mic because it doesn't sound like a vlog. It sounds like a sit-down video. So at that point, I was like, okay, instead of buying the PowerShot V10 because it's cheaper by like 20k if you buy the Creator Combo of the Osmo Pocket 3, I'll just buy the Osmo Pocket 3 Standard Combo because that will bump the price down. But the thing is, the Standard Combo is almost always sold out online, so you really have to check diligently. But I was also kind of scared of buying it online. So then I would also check Henry's Cameras, their website and their app. Because the thing is, I would wake up in the morning, check Shopee if it's available, and then it won't be. So one day, I check Henry's, and it is in stock online. But I didn't want to buy it from the website, so I still messaged Henry's on Facebook and asked if they had any stocks anywhere in Quezon City or in Metro Manila at this point. And thankfully they did. They had one in SM North, just one stock. But they couldn't assure that it would be there when I go. So they asked me if I wanted to reserve it. So I just called and I said, how long can I reserve it? And they were like, 24 hours. And I was like, I'll bite the bullet. Please reserve it for me. And then my mom and I went there. And that is how I got this. This retails for 28,990 pesos for the standard combo. When we went there, they said they only had 2 stocks. If you're gonna get the creator combo, it's almost always in stock, but the standard combo is far and few in between. And so I was really lucky. I think it's also just tsatsagain mo talaga siya na magche-check ka lagi and will always ask. I felt really guilty about buying this camera because I'm like, I don't even vlog that much, but I really want this camera. I'm not even gonna try to justify it, and it was my birthday and I got the gig. Basically pays for most of how much this camera is. So since I have the standard combo, that means that currently I am using the internal audio. If you want to see how the internal audio sounds, I do not have any mic. This is just the built-in mic. So now, let's proceed to the test vlog. For this test vlog, I didn't do any specific test. Let me know if you want more specific clips of things. These are my settings. Most of it kind of changes, but it's basically I'm using 4K at 24 FPS. And I'm also using the normal mode for color. I think those are the things that you need to know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the vlog.
Hello.
And then you can move it around like that.
Oh yeah.
You can also zoom it in like that.
Oh yeah.
But that's only optical zoom. Optical? Digital. 1, 2, 3. Philippine! Oh, I look so bad, but...
Good morning, guys. I just woke up. Ideally, I like waking up earlier, but I've been so tired. And this week's gonna be long, so I have a 9 a.m. meeting and it's past 8, so I'll prepare and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Because I don't want to take to the bathroom. That's too risky.
Hi, my Filipina. Uy, sus. Uy, sus.
I actually don't like when my mornings start like this. I'm trying to get back into a morning routine, but this week's gonna be so busy, so I'll probably not follow that morning routine.
Hi!
Sige, sige. Okay.
I think
Done with my first meeting. I have another one with basically the same people, but more. I have to do the deliverables for that meeting.
Now they're arguing like,
I'm done with lunch and I'm waiting for my 1 p.m. meeting. It's around 12:30. I have a bit of time, but I do have a lot to do, so I'm gonna edit some stuff for my demo teaching tomorrow morning.
Hey, where are you?
Yoy! Hi! Hi, my love.
That's my only stress reliever. Time check, it's like 12:41. But more importantly, look at that guy. I-share ko sa inyo later yung mas detailed na version. I'm done with my work meeting and I'm not done with work. I have a lot of work to do, but not due today, so I will focus on my demo teaching stuff because I need to finish that today because my demo teaching is tomorrow. Awa ng matanda. Ngayon na mas naiintindihan na natin. What? My baby girl. I have this matcha strawberry thing that I made, and now we're gonna continue making our materials.
I'm done rehearsing my demo teaching parts with my mom and my cousin, so I'm gonna pack for tomorrow. Hi guys, I got home from work and school. I didn't vlog my day because I was out and I don't have my case yet. But look at my big bag. I just finished my micro teaching today and then I went to work for a meeting. And now I'm back home. At least the school stuff has been checked off the list, and hopefully I don't have to worry about that anymore. Hopefully I pass this time. Good morning everyone. We have another event today, but more importantly, it is her birthday. What do you have to say? It's your birthday today. I have to give her a bath. I probably won't be able to take you to the event again because again I don't have a case for this yet. Philippine! Come here, baby! What? Filipina! Look at me! Filipina! Filipina! Two.
Do you want the ice cream?
Happy birthday to you. Yahoo!
Okay, now that we're done with the test vlog, here are some thoughts, which I think you've probably heard this from other channels that you've watched if you're watching Osmo Pocket 3 videos. My first thought, it's really very handy. Even if you're just around the house, it's very easy to just bring around to vlog. At first, you're gonna be scared, but it's really easy to get different angles with this camera because you can just pan it and tilt it around. I haven't tried using it outside because I'm scared. Second is the battery actually drains pretty fast. I don't have the numbers yet, but you'll probably get through a day of vlogging if it's short clips, but it's good to have a power bank ready, and I have one, so it's fine. It's type C, so it's okay. I don't really mind that it gets low bat pretty fast because it gets fully charged in 20 minutes, which is kind of crazy, or 30 minutes, so it's pretty good. I don't mind. I wish it had like a removable battery, but whatever, we can't do anything about that. Third is, I personally think the internal audio is pretty good for what it is. You don't have to clip a mic on. That's a personal preference that if I'm vlogging, I don't want to have a mic around unless you're really far. I think there's like a few exceptions where it's really cool. Now you have an external mic. I think that is why, to me, the standard combo is the way to go, because the mic is a main thing for the creator combo, and I just don't think it's, for me, I don't think I'm gonna use it because I have a separate external mic for my phone if I want to use my phone for filming. Next is, the gimbal is tricky. I am still trying to learn it, but it is pretty fun. I'm gonna try to study it very well, and then maybe we can do another video on that if anyone wants that. It can be frustrating, but there are videos online that are very short that will teach you about the gimbal. There's a learning curve, but you don't need like a month to learn everything. Next is, I think the digital zoom is okay if you're just vlogging casually. If you're not making cinematic pieces or whatever, obviously you can still make it look cinematic even with the zoom. I think it's for me, making it cinematic is also has a lot to do with color grading. So the zoom, I think, is fine. It's not bad, it's not good, it's a digital zoom, so that's just it. Last is the colors. A lot of the people have an issue with the colors, and I was like, whatever, we can color grade that. But now I understand why people have an issue with the colors. For vlogs, I think the normal mode for the color is okay, because I think my color grading for vlogs is a certain way na it's we can fix that. But for vertical beauty content, for some reason, it does look a little weird. It's a little muddy, a little too contrasty, but also a little gray. Your skin just looks odd, and the colors just are a bit off. It looks a little grim, if that makes sense. I'm still trying to figure out the color correcting or color grading process for beauty content because I might want to go back to beauty content with this camera, so we shall see. But if you're generally using this for vlogs, I think the colors are okay and the quality is pretty good, so you can color grade it to however you like. Some people say that if you hate the colors, you can use D-Log and then bring back the color. But if you're using the Osmo Pocket for beauty content, I don't think you're gonna be wanting to export it on your phone and then color grading or bringing back the color for every single video. So for me, I find filming in normal mode fine, and then exporting it on CapCut on my phone, and then just figuring out the color correction along the way. It's not perfect, but this is an example of a video I color corrected and filmed with this. That's like a beauty video. It was a test. So yeah, I think for now, those are all my thoughts for this camera. I love it. I think one of the difficult things for this camera is finding a proper case for it. I actually got one accessory for my Osmo Pocket 3 that I didn't think could wait. A different case. I do not like this case. No one likes this case. This is the one that comes with your camera. It does not protect your camera. It's just one side. It's just open. So it can fall out, and sometimes it's also hard to take out of this case. You accidentally press the on button and then the gimbal kind of moves by itself and it's still stuck there. So there's just a lot of things that could be improved when it comes to the original case. So I've seen a lot of people buy a different case for their Osmo Pocket 3. This is the one I landed on. Most of the cases you will find online are like this. So it protects the gimbal, it hugs it, and then it also protects the screen. But compared to the other option that is popular, this also protects the buttons. The problem with the other one is that it only covers until the screen, so it does not protect your buttons. So there is also the risk of putting it in your bag and then the buttons accidentally being clicked and then it accidentally turns on by itself, and then the gimbal and camera are basically moving inside of this, and you do not want that. I've also heard people say that when you get a magnetic mount, which I probably will in the future, I have not yet, you can leave the magnetic mount on and this will still fit with your camera. Another thing that people like about this is that you click this and then it just opens. And then lastly, it's also lined, so hopefully it won't scratch your camera. So let's try if it will actually fit. My fear is that it doesn't fully fit here. I've also seen a review saying that this is a bit too tight on the camera and gimbal, and I am afraid that there you go. So yeah, it is a bit tight. It's tight. It's like too tight on the camera. Let's see if it will. It's too snug, I feel like. I'm afraid of forcing it to close. I'll try, but that feels too tight for me. I don't know if I like this case better. I don't know how to solve my problem. This does not have a case that just goes best with it. See? You kind of have to force it down. I don't like that. I'll update you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, let me know if you want more videos about the Osmo Pocket 3 and if you have any questions, because I would really love to answer them. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next videos. Bye!